Coming to you live from Maracas Providence Park in Portland, Oregon, the Thorns and Gotham FC wrap up this Saturday night NWSL slate on the West Coast. Thank you for joining us tonight on Twitch. Brandon Ross here with you. Thorns FC on an incredible run, 7 games unbeaten. Most recently that 2-2 draw against OO Reign back on Sunday. Gotham FC coming in off a much-needed victory. After 3 straight losses, all of them scoreless, they come away with a 2-1 win on the road in Louisville. Goals coming from Paige Monahan and Taylor Smith, her first in 74 games in that contest. And for Gotham FC, a squad that's looking to get closer to the playoff line, sitting at a tie at 7th place, entering tonight at 12 points. 3 of the 4 wins have come away from home. So can they do it in the confines that are much friendlier to Portland? A crowded Providence Park in the Rose City. Thorns in the home blacks, Gotham FC in the road whites. Eligio Araguin is our referee as we close out the NWSL Saturday night schedule. There's the whistle, and we are underway. Portland wasting no time going on the attack. And Gotham FC will get a goal kick. Ashlyn Harris did the yeoman's work in that Sunday night game, or rather that Friday night game against Kansas City that wound up in a 2-1 victory. The 10 players in the field joining her: Caprice Didasco, Paige Monahan, Jennifer Cujo, McCall Zerboni, Naomi Kawasumi, Ali Krieger, Delaney Sheehan, Taylor Smith, Mandy Freeman, and Amani Dorsey. Kawasumi tries to slide it through. Moultrie gets in the way. It'll be a Thorns FC throw. The home squad has Bella Bixby between the pipes. Ina Sugita, Olivia Moultrie, Madison Pogarsh, Kelly Helpley, Marissa Everett, Morgan Weaver, Yasmin Ryan, Megan Klingenberg, Megan Nally, and Taylor Porter are the 10 in the field. Rita Wilkinson, talking before this game, said she could go with many different structures for tonight's contest. Could be 3-4-3, 3-5-2, 4-2-3-1, a good mix. They are very versatile, that Thorns FC unit. Only 1 loss all season. Did come at home. Numbers up for Gotham. Slid around by Ryan. Another throw. In stride hits Olivia Moultrie, the 16-year-old. Dices in and stops up. Centering feed is taken back the other way. Freeman started it. Leads it well too far ahead. Kawasumi or Smith. Taylor Smith, normally a back, playing a little bit more forward with her new squad, Gotham, scoring her first goal with the club. The 80th minute of that Louisville match wound up being the game-winning goal and ended a 74-game goal drought for the 7th-year pro. This will be a throw for Thorns FC. Tackle rule clean. Zerboni. Ahead for Sheehan. Had her first assist of the season against the racing Louisville side a week ago. Reverse course to the left. Dorsey slings it in. This is Zerboni. Still loose. And with Moultrie. A chance with a win tonight for Portland to vault up the NWSL standings. Chicago's 3-1 loss against Houston tonight. A victory would move Thorns into 2nd. Ryan trying to get a step on Dorsey. Keeps it alive. Dorsey knocks it a bit further back. will have it in that final third, though. Scott Parkinson says his squad needs to deny Portland service. That's how they get a lot of their offense going. And what worked well versus Louisville should work well versus Portland. A very similar style through his vantage point. Lead pass, pitch perfect down the left side. Sugita earns the first corner kick of the match. Sam Coffey usually initiates on these set pieces. She got called up to the U.S. women's national team to replace Ashley Hatch after her injury. So the two that are going to step up big time, according to Ryan Wilkinson, they will be Yasmin Ryan and Megan Klingenberg. It's the latter delivering this one from the far side. Already 2 assists on her season. Winds up in front. It's on the ground. Righty boot and a score! It's Taylor Porter with her second of the year. And Thorns FC strikes in the 5th. Making just her second start of the year and delivering with an early impact. Raised the top of Krieger. Waiting right there. Didesco could not clear it off the line. Portland in perfect form to start. Getting one early on Ashlyn Harris. The Rose City crowd has lit up the red smoke early, and Gotham FC trying to counter. Sent back Sheehan. Fails to reel it in. Now Cujo. Making just her 3rd appearance. 2nd consecutive NWSL start. Each the first 2 of her career. Zerboni fighting off Sugita. Kawasumi in towards the box. Poke loose. Zerboni hit up high. Sheehan regains control. And it winds up with Pogarsh near the sideline. Feel the wind at Gotham's back right there, but Portland holding firm after getting the early score. Taylor Porter making a big impact of late. Just her 2nd start of the season. Having only 1 appearance total coming into this year and delivering this July period with many absences. Ryan ahead for Moultrie. Lefty boot. Oh, baby! Moultrie with a beauty. And it's 2-0. We're not even at the 10th. Ryan built it up. Easy work against Cujo, and from 20 yards away, slices it past to sprawling Harris. Second goal of the season for the 16-year-olds, coming in the 7th minute. Had already become the youngest goal scorer in league history back in May against Houston. Had 1 pro goal before that in ICC play last year. And Ryan gets credit with the assist, vaulting her into 1st place in the entire NWSL with 4 assists. Gotham desperate for some attacking presence, but it's a struggle right now. Thorns FC has the wind and crowd on their backs. It is a very intimidating place to play, no question. Big launch down that right side. Kept in. Into the box, heeled towards the net. Smith can't do much with it. Zerboni jars it loose from Ryan. Kawasumi. It's Dorsey. Into the corner. Lefty delivery. A flag. Game up on the far side. Tenth minute. Already a good bit in the books. Taylor Porter wasting no time. Notching the opening goal in the 5th minute. Lavia Moultrie, assisted by Yasmin Ryan, doubled it up in the 7th. Up the left this time. Rolled in. Chipped in! That's Everett! Her first goal of the year makes it 3-0 in the 11th. Portland is delivering a peak performance out the gate here. Still plenty of time until we hit the postseason. This is the 12th game of 22 for Thorns FC. Playing with purpose. They hold on, get 3 points. They would move into second past Chicago and just be one off of the top of the table, San Diego Wave. Staying a bit forward, but not nearly as aggressive as earlier. Nally working centrally. Cujo swipes. Kawasumi leads. Sheehan looks way too much under it. It's like Bixby took it a little up high there, chasing the ball. Bixby back to her feet. Say she got a piece, and this will be the first corner for Gotham. Sent in front, headed up. Krieger won't be able to make much of it. Foul turns it over. Allie Krieger making her 150th appearance in the NWSL regular season tonight. One of the 10th year veterans of this league. Just the 10th player to hit that milestone in NWSL history. Ryan. Moultrie works it back. Sugita swarmed. Greenberg fake. Works it across. Pogarsh. They're working it left, they go back right. Klingenberg. Shot up by Kawasumi. Turn pass. Finds Ryan. A lot of these deliveries connecting tonight. That one did not connect on the deal back from Smith. Sugita. Right at Freeman, and Sheehan clears it. But out of the reach of Monahan. Taylor Porter in the 5th, Olivia Moultrie in the 7th. Marissa Everett in the 11th. As this game at 3-0 here in the 15th. On the most recent goal, the assist credited to Morgan Weaver, her first assist of the season. Another one down that right side, too strong. Gotham FC, a struggling team offensively. They can deliver when they're getting the upper hand, but have been shut out in every loss this year. Fewest goals in all the NWSL. 9 games in the books, 7 tallies on the board. 3 of their 4 wins have come on the road, and still plenty of time to climb back in. Zerboni. Back for Freeman. Trying to direct from the back line. Heaves it down the right side. Either Didasco or Monahan reach it. Portland, the one sweeping it out. It's a good push into this final third. Smith. Back to Didasco. Monahan touches it to an empty corner. Now back within Gotham's grasp. Stopped up by Sheehan. Bixby holds it off the end line. Has to pick it up. Smith, the one hounding for the ball in the box there. Ryan getting harassed in front of the Portland bench. Goes back into the box again. Zerboni. It's Kawasumi. Dorsey. Touch down the side. Sheehan. Hard battle with Hubley. She is deemed the aggressor by Aragin. Kelly Hubley, who crossed the 1,000-minute marker on the season back in the 10th, starts it up. But it is stomped down. Can Gotham take advantage? Dealt back. And way off target. Perhaps the best build-up Gotham has had all game off a rare, costly error. Trying to find Pogarsh. Monahan getting back in control. That one launched, not even close. Kawasumi pries it out. Gotham dispossessed right back. Cujo. Dorsey rewinds. Both of these teams operating without many players called into national team duty, and a large share of that Gotham scoring contingent. Again, only 7 goals this year. Before last game, they had 4 total goal scorers, and 3 of them were absent. Now 2 more. Still missing Christine Ewis, Mitch Purse, Estelle Johnson, Ifianu Manu. Now trying to fend off this Portland attack, moving ahead again. Weaver wanted to call, didn't come. Rolled. Harris dives to stop it. And Purse with a pair of goals, Anumano with 1, Ewis with 1. They are absent, but even with all the absences on the Portland side, and one recent one, literally just heading into this match, still finding production all over. 3 goals coming in the first 11 minutes tonight. Porter, Moultrie, and Everett. Another advance. Halted, that time by Moultrie. Klingenberg working up the right. Too far for Ryan, and Dorsey beats her to it. In the 21st minute, and so far Gotham has only lodged a single shot. Thorns, meanwhile, have 4. 3 have gone through. Tough tackle on Didasco. It's back with Portland. Kawasumi advances, but Portland gets it out ahead. Freeman to Cujo. Winds up in the feet of Klingenberg. Ryan. Aggressive touch. Leads to a Dorsey throw. Boney wedges ahead. Boney fended off by Moultrie. Thorns FC. Clicking in terms of making the most of possession. Has picked up the share these last few minutes, but it hasn't led to much in terms of turning into opportunities. Monahan forcing the issue, but Bixby gets it away. Pogarsh to Weaver. Hold down that left sideline. Pogarsh towards the end line. Cross delivery. Knocked down. Freeman the one getting there. And it'll be a Portland corner. It's those opportunities that Scott Parkinson, the head coach of Gotham FC, said would be important, stopping those crosses, and thus far, not so great success. Klingenberg from this spot made the first goal possible from Porter. Goes short this time. Pogarsh. Klingenberg, an elevator shot. Scrapes the head of Moultrie, still on the ground. And knocked away from Hubley, waiting for it. Another one from Klingenberg. Hits the head and goes over from Hubley. The Iron Woman clears the pipe. Again, one of 12 women who has played every possible minute this season. She wants that one back. Nonetheless, as we roll into the 25th, this is a game thoroughly within the Thorns' grasp. Working through that center channel, it's forced backwards. Gotham re-triggers from the back line. Krieger to Dorsey. Kawasumi moves it for Smith. Hounded by Hubley, gets it away. Asco to the center circle. Smith sprays it out wide. Breach Didasco delivers in front. Friendly fire in the box. Would have been an easy snack for Bixby, but now another cross in. Smith just can't get to it, and it's cleared. Freeman playing up. Quick to get back to work. This one well too far for Smith, and Bixby, picks it up. Thorns FC playing this way with yet another starter absent from this contest. And Ashley Hatch got injured. Sam Coffey, rookie out of Penn State University, got the call to move up to the U.S. Women's National Team, having never earned a cap. So Maria Wilkinson said is mature beyond her years and earned it. That one forced back by Krieger. On a strong advance from Portland, still working towards the goal once again. But Sheehan applying the heat. Halt the movement. Klingenberg, Moultrie, and Sheehan settles. Portland also to replace those many important figures missing from this game. You think Becky Sauerbrunn, Christine Sinclair, Sophia Smith, Janine Becky, Natalia Kuika. A flurry of signings. Cheyenne Shorts, Jada Talley, Katie Burns, Sophie French among them. None of them in the starting 11 tonight, but all available. Add in a recent signee as well. That foul dealt to Hubley. Michelle Vasconcelos, who just returned from a loan to Sevilla FC in Spain, having previously played with Kansas City. Joined the club this past week. Yeah, tough take out there on Kawasumi from Hubley. Scott Parkinson dealing out the orders, leading his squad. Turn things around. As they trail 3-0 in the 29th. With all the goals coming in the first 11 minutes of play. Monahan swings it ahead. Swiped by Hubley on that back line. Gotham trying to do more to apply pressure. Freeman Works it back, and Harris boots it out. Tough touch from Cujo. Could have created something. Klingenberg returns to Bixby. Alley wheels it left. Weaver wanted a call there. It didn't come, but it will stay. Portland's glassed. Oh, there it is. Game late, and the first card of the contest has been issued. Caprice Didasco, the guilty party here in the 30th. She has to be careful now, obviously, for the course of this game and going forward. 5 accumulated yellows means you sit the next game. That's her 4th of the season. Must be mindful. On the Portland side, starting tonight, Madsen Pogarch entering with 4. Klingenberg barely rescues it. Ryan can't quite dice her way out of a double. Despite winning the possession battle so far, it is Portland with the mighty advantage. Only in the 31st, all the goals in the first 11. Monahan keeps it in between the lines. Tries to work it back, Sugita. Stops progress. Gotham has more final third entries too at this point in the game. Well, Portland has nonetheless succeeded without getting remarkably close. Moultrie's goal in particular coming from roughly 20, 25 yards out of goal. That deal across a bit behind Yasmin Ryan. Dorsey scans her options. Now forced even further back. Risky play, but pays off. Gotham trying to break out. Down the right sideline, Monahan, pressure, knocked down, no call. No hard feelings, but the call does come, and Pogarch gets the yellow. And that's the one they couldn't earn. That's her 5th of the season, so Madsen Pogarch will now have to sit the next game. First player in the NWSL to have to deal with that. And try and bar that arm, the force behind. Right outside the box. It'll set up a good opportunity for Gotham. Delayed call there. Pogarch obviously still good for this one. This is as good as you can get from that right flank. Didasco tries to drown the noise out. Delivers in. Headed up and away by Pogarch. Smith hits Zerboni. Back towards that right side. Didasco dribbles. A righty shot, diving stop. Bixby barring entry to the right side of the net. Another big launch ahead. Sent out of play, still Gotham. Monahan. Low roller. Easily forced out. Sheehan called for the foul on Moultrie. Thorns FC will get some space to operate. This has been Portland's half through and through. No, Gotham has helped some momentum of late. That last final third push, producing their best opportunities of the game, and Pogarsh making up for the costly yellow with the crucial head out on the initial free kick delivery. Hubley ambles ahead. Sends it in deep. It's headed aside. Moultrie on it. Now Sugita. Double. Traces it back. Moultrie. Sugita again. Monahan. Tries to spin it away from Pogarsh. Can't quite do it. If you're just joining us here in the 36th. Portland ahead 3-0. All goals coming in the first 11 minutes. Porter in the 5th, Moultrie in the 7th, Everett in the 11th. Forceful tackle. Keep it going Gotham's way. Kelly Hubley. Not sure what drew the ire of Alejo Arreguin, the referee, but nonetheless, continues to make this push to try to get a goal on the board at minimum before the break. Harris out of the area to play it. Going back to that last push into the final third, Madison Pogarsh ordering her 5th yellow card of the season, so she will have to sit out that next game Portland plays. First player in the league to reach 5. The next game coming a good way out. No game next weekend. So we'll have to not play in that road contest at Louisville on Friday, July 29th. Numbers still up ahead. Or Portland trying to get it loose. Krieger to Dorsey. Wound back. Cujo takes a tumble, losing her cleat in the process. They need to lace those up a little tighter. She goes back towards the back line. Portland's pushing. That one's right at Harris. Tough start to this game for Ashlyn Harris, 10th-year veteran. The most career regular season saves in NWSL history. She's buying time for Cujo to retie her laces there. Getting a lot more run these last 2 games, Cujo is. Third-year pro. Ghanaian national. Made a 1 appearance back in May and a loss against San Diego. Just 22 minutes off the bench. Here's Portland again. A long righty strike and a diving stop from Harris. Pushing it aside on a missile from outside the box. errant pass from Freeman. Weaver, after getting the assist earlier, almost getting her name etched again in the score column. Would have been her first goal since the season opener. But alas, Harris denies her that opportunity. Everett chests it down. Sugita moving ahead. Taps it out wide. Sends across for Ryan. Wins the foot race. The ball near the flag. Dorsey turns it away. Ryan can't win it back without committing a foul. Providence Park back, making their feelings known to Lihio Aragin, the referee. A little bit of hand fighting there. Ryan getting whistled again. Now getting a talking to near the 41st. Time running out before halftime for Gotham to find the scoreboard. Three shots, one on target for the visitors. But in a mighty hole to climb out of. Krieger swings to Dorsey. Cujo dribbling through two. Switches course. Freeman looking downfield. Centers for Krieger again. Low delivery. Rescued for a moment by Smith, but Ryan takes it back again, only for a moment. Extended duel along that midfield line. Sugita finally secures it, sending it back for Porter. Scored the opening goal back in the 5th minute. Started by a corner kick entry from Klingenberg. Not credited with the assist. Here is Klingenberg again. Moultrie had a goal in the 7th. Dishes ahead. Righty cross stopped up and cleared. In open space, Smith. Can't come out ahead in the battle of the two number 20s. Hubley on it first. 6-year pro, having spent her entire career with this Portland unit. Forceful presence tonight. Sugita, lefty boot forward, can't reach Everett. The most recent tally back in the 11th. Portland, in terms of total, on pace to match, but likely have a long way to get to their season high. A few weeks back, June 19th, a 6-0 win at home against Orlando Pride. A lot more than that. Also logged a 4-0 victory against Houston, that coming on the road shortly prior. So 2-0. It's that same Houston side. Dorsey throws it in. Zerboni knocks it towards the box. Portland resettles. 45th minute. There have been opportunities. But nothing materializing. The New Jersey, New York squad. Moultrie turning on the Jets as she speeds ahead. Dishes out wide. Scanning, passing, Klingenberg in, and cleared. Not out of the woods yet. Ryan. Taps to Porter. In for Moultrie. Everett blocked. Sugita goes to the right foot and puts it right on Harris. There will be no stoppage time to close out the first half. Not that Portland needs it. Heading back to the locker room with the ovation of the home Providence Park crowd. 3 goals all in the first 11 minutes. Olivia Moultrie with the middle one in the 7th. Porter starting it in the 5th. Everett in the 11th. And it's a 3-goal lead heading into halftime from Portland, Oregon.
For tonight's first half highlights.
Ready to roll for the second half at Providence Park in Portland, Oregon. 3 goals in the first 11 minutes for Thorns FC. Creates the current margin over Gotham FC on this Saturday night on the West Coast. Brandon Ross here with you again. Thank you for joining us on Twitch. Taylor Porter got it started early in the 5th minute. Olivia Moultrie just 2 minutes later in the 7th, assisted by Yasmin Ryan. And then in the 11th, it was Marissa Everett with her first of the 2022 regular season. Gotham has been shut out in every game it's lost. It comes in after snapping a 3-game scoreless and losing streak. Portland seeming well on its way to extending its unbeaten streak to 8 matches. And then its matchup against Gotham historically, to 11 consecutive unbeaten games across all competitions, including 10 in the regular season. Once again, Gotham in the road whites, Portland in the home black uniforms. What did Scott Parkinson tell his squad at halftime? He said all they needed to do was the same things they did well against Louisville. Hasn't quite worked out that way. Haven't been able to stop the crosses from Portland. And Thorns have made them pay. Will it change here in the final 45 on the road at Providence Park? It's a quick takeaway from Moultrie, who leads it ahead. Everett. It's poked free by Cujo. Reese Didasco also playing with a yellow card for Gotham. Pogarsh, the same for Portland. With her earning her 5th of the season, she will have to sit out the next game on July 29th against Louisville. Dorsey will keep possession. The best chances for Gotham really came 34th minute. Good setup from that Pogarsh yellow card foul. Freeman sends it out of the box and Sheehan carries up. A really close proximity free kick delivered from Didasco. Pogarsh making up for her mistake by heading out the initial chance. Dorsey got a shot off but sent it well high. Gotham couldn't make anything of it. 3 shots in this game, only 1 on target. 27 final third entries, more than Portland. Thorns FC with 9 shots and 6 on target. Just getting more prime opportunities. Sugita. It around. Pogarsh aces up the left side and gets swept out by Monahan. Pogarsh to Sugita. And Sugita centers. Moultrie already has a goal. It's Everett who has the same. Cross is in, headed aside. A leaping effort, Didasco, keeping it out of the reach of an easy knock in. A Porter wheels it out towards the right. Ryan rewinds it. Hubley. Moultrie. Double in dishes back. Cujo taps it out. Porter swings it towards the middle. Now left for Pogarsh. It's Nally. Review pro out of Georgetown. Porter. Just taps it too hard down that right flank. Looking for Klingenberg. No substitutions were made for either side at halftime. It's the same starting 11s. Freeman sends it ahead. Pogarsh knocking it down. Zerboni to Didasco. Monahan gets the feed back. and works ahead. Didasco crosses. Sent out. Portland looking to counter here as Weaver picks up steam. Krieger keeps that from developing too much. Now Monahan again against Pogarsh. Right on the edge of the area. Taps it back. Didasco nudges it out wide. Monahan in. Sent out. Another try for Monahan. Keeps it alive. Headed up. But the flag was up. Numbers weren't quite there, but you never know with opportunities like that. The header connected. It was off target, but again, would not have converted. Ryan barreling her way up that right side. Gives for Moultrie, who returns it. Moultrie tracks it down. Moving it towards her left foot. Hits the deck. And no whistle. That draws the ire of the Thorns FC fans. Ryan in again. And tapped wide by Weaver. Moultrie felt sure that she had earned her team a penalty kick. Lassalihio Araguin did not agree. This is the chance that developed following a push there from Didasco to keep a clean opportunity from going off. Careless misplay on the Gotham end of things. Smith doubled. Foul returns it to Gotham. Pogarsh. Be careful here, already carrying a yellow. Monahan. Watched by Sugita. Swings it well wide of the goal or the box. Tightening her laces as Gotham tries to tighten up this attack. Passing has struggled to be consistently precise. Meanwhile, Thorns FC, while inconsistent, has been red hot when streaking. Megan Klingenberg. Is taking the spotlight on the set pieces. It's Moultrie. Ryan sheds off Dorsey forcefully on the edge of the box. But it goes back to Gotham. Many Portland players playing up as they regain possession. 55th minute. 3-0 Portland, all goals coming in the first 11 minutes. Thorns trying to add another. Weaver. Aaron Paskoffs it up, and Freeman sends it out in perfect timing with Sheehan. Can't quite connect on the second feed for Smith. Morgan Weaver, someone who has had her fair share of opportunities this game. Multiple shots getting off her feet. Either missing the net, being on the back end of some good defense. Polgarsh knocks it forward a little too far. Aiming for Everett. Cujo. Peels it off right. Polgarsh knocks that right off face of Monahan. It goes back to Portland. Play is stopped. Is that, again, it went like right off of Polgarsh's foot, right into the face of Monahan. Obviously not something you want to see get out of hand in any way. Ooh, that is a tough spot to take it. Athletic trainer Mike Hickey, the one checking in on her now. Good sign is that nose doesn't appear to be bleeding. From the looks, in good spirits. Seeming to check to see if there's any hidden damage. As the players take the opportunity for hydration. One more look at what happened. Just the tough ricochet, and she played on. And she will do some more. Monahan has been a key part of that front line. Notching her first goal of the season against Louisville in the 25th a week ago. And has spearheaded many advances in this game tonight. This will play back in. See a few Gotham players ready to go. Taryn Torres is there, Ellie Jean as well. Looks like Jenna Bike as well. Lisa's off, ready to roll soon. Settled by Everett for a moment. Zerboni takes it back. Sheehan feels the heat from Porter, gets it away. Freeman goes up a little further than usual. Now Sugita has it back, and this could be dangerous. Up the head for Weaver, and she's got a lot of space to work. Morgan Weaver centers up. Everett tapped down. And not quite through. Just buried away by the leg of the defense, but it will be a corner. This would have been quite the opportunity to capitalize on, but just chipped back behind the net. Now Yasmin Ryan sends in the corner. Heads to the near post. Up off the head of Weaver. Now Hubley, and Monahan boots it away. Down with Nally. Klingenberg Wellstrong trying to find Moultrie. Here we go with the substitutions on the part of Gotham. Caprice Didasco coming out for Jenna Bike, the rookie who signed one of the NTR deals.
Substitution for Gotham into the match, number 8, Taryn Torres, replacing number 6, Jennifer Cujo.
Jennifer Cujo out in the place
number 21, Ellie Jean, replacing number 9,
for
Naomi
Taryn Torres. And then Ellie Jean entering for Naomi Kawasumi. More steam building up. Moultrie ahead for Ryan. Crosses it, and it's headed out of the 6. Sugita. Lefty pass. Finds Weaver. Tied up with Zerboni. Grabs at her face. No foul is issued. And oh, you can see the damage there. That was real. Again, recapping that recent spate of substitutions for Gotham. Jenna Bike for Caprice Didasco, Taryn Torres for Jennifer Cujo, and Ellie Jean for Naomi Kawasumi. Looking at what happened there again. Oh, a cleat right into the jaw. Whether intended or not, Weaver got a lot there. Zerboni's gonna get tended to. That's not a sight you want to see. We'll see if this turns into a more extended exit. Well, the new players, Jenna Bike, making her 3rd appearance, playing 45 minutes against Chicago and only 6 against Louisville. Bike gains control. Rookie out of Boston College. Long career for the Eagles. Torres, another rookie out of Virginia. Bike puts it on goal, but Bixby makes easy work. Bixby currently on pace for her 15th career clean sheet if she can hold this. Nothing to work again. Pogarsh. Paces and passes. Bike can't get the foot on that one. Freeman. First on it there. Will be Gotham heading back the other way. This will be the first substitution of the match for Portland. Anna Bedford enters for Marissa Everett. Everett comes off, having scored her first goal of the season, all the way back in the 11th minute. And Bedford, her 6th appearance of the season, and 5th off the bench. Portland has it back again. Already up 3-0 with all 3 goals coming in the first 11 minutes of the match. They tack on some more. Hubley in. Ryan moves to the left. Hits Sugita. Drops it. Now Pogarsh. Winds up, sends it in, headed down, and in! Right off the bench, it's Bedford with her first NWSL goal. The Thorns crowd around her. The second-year pro out of Wake Forest. A beautiful delivery. Pitch perfect from Pogarsh. And Bedford banks it in. Harris absolutely perplexed. And less than a minute after subbing onto the pitch, Hannah Bedford finds the back of the net and extends the lead to 4. And Pogarsh gets her second assist of the season. Jenna Bike beats Pogarsh, centers and just misses Sheehan.
Substitution for Gotham. End of the match, number 13, Kumi Yokoyama, replacing number 7, McCall Zerboni.
So McCall Zerboni, having taken that cleats to the jaw a few moments ago, is now officially off for Kumi Yokoyama. Yokoyama! Just over. They're making their 6th appearance of the season, 4th off the bench, did not play in that Louisville contest. Looking at that chance again, Yokoyama right into the game and trying to make an impact for a Gotham forward unit that has mightily struggled. Sheehan to Bike. Monahan into a battle with Pogarsh. Bike delivers, and Bixby leaps and grabs it. Pass for Yokoyama, bit too strong. Over beats them to the ball. Bike. Smith, aggressive play to try and beat Megan Nally. Taylor Smith, who got her first Gotham goal in the last game against Louisville, has been doing her best to get open, get those opportunities. Nothing has quite yet broken through for Gotham. So we're well into the 69th minute at Providence Park. Tend to have more success on the road. The last doesn't seem to be turning into a result here. Freeman, a takeaway, and turbos the other direction. Sheehan for Monahan. Bit long, but gets to it. Monahan in, down on the ground. Nally playing dirty, knees it out to force a corner. Had Bike and Smith right on her tail, waiting to tap it in. But able to make that last second nudge. Now here's the corner. It's headed up and out by Krieger. Bella Bixby has kept Gotham off the board thus far. Tapped ahead, Ryan bullets it right at Harris, who swallows it up. Yasmin Ryan, typically one to look for the pass, tries to get one for herself. That is a ground rocket right into the belly of Ashlyn Harris. Still controls possession. Yokoyama takes it back. Yokoyama keeps it alive. Taylor Smith holds against the double, and it's poked loose. Yokoyama back for Torres. Monahan with the left foot. Not quite the direction she was looking for. It has happened to her in particular time and time again. Second shot for Monahan that has gone off target. First player to log multiple shots for this Gotham side tonight. The only one on target coming from Dorsey, and it wasn't much for Bella Bixby to have to handle. Yokoyama settles into the corner. Monahan against Pogarsh. Rolls it back. Yokoyama can't quite stamp it down with the left. Another substitution here for Gotham FC. Paige Monahan is coming off.
Replacing number 4, Paige
And Cameron Tucker entering in the 73rd minute. Tucker making her 10th appearance, 9th off the bench. Rookie out of BYU, former All-American for the Cougars. Monahan, who did her best to generate offense tonight, could not find success on the ball. Four goals for Portland have come from Porter, Moultrie, Everett, and Bedford. Bedford doing it less than a minute after subbing in for Everett. Left side, Pogarsh. Weaver's pass, a bit off target. She is Swans. It's back with Porter. Sprays it right. Ryan, watched by Dorsey. Ambles in, sends it in, and Harris makes easy work. Gotham looking to deliver on the counter. Can't connect upfield. applying the pressure up front. Ryan whips it away. Yokoyama. Through that center channel, can't quite hit Torres. Making her first appearance off the bench this year. Now Weaver takes a tackle, no call. Moultrie misses that pass, but it's with Porter. Fires it off of Freeman. Ushers it out to create a Portland corner kick in the 76th. Thorns FC has already cleared 5 goals once this year. That was in a 6-0 victory last month. That's the Orlando Pride here at Providence Park. Klingenberg. Sends it in front, it's headed out. Ryan taps it up. Harris legalizes the reach. Torres taps it out wide to the left. Torres had started 5 games in a row once she debuted for the Gotham side. Did not play in that last match against Louisville. Another takeaway almost turning into something. Now Yokoyama the other direction. A long pass for Smith. Hubley beats her and gets it to Bixby. Stay with Portland. It'll be a league-wide break next week. So you'll have another substitution here for Portland. Pogarsh will exit. And we will not see her in that next game against Louisville. Natalie Beckman enters in her stead. And we will see the Portland debut of Michelle Vasconcelos. She comes in for Yasmin Ryan. Vasconcelos just signed with the club after returning stateside from a loan to Sevilla FC. Making her first appearance of this 2022 NWSL campaign. Previous stints in Kansas City, Utah, and Chicago. Takeaway, Yokoyama stopped up. Natalie Beckman, rookie out of the University of Denver, making her 5th appearance of the year, 4th round pick this past year's draft. Up ahead, Weaver. It's poked out. Knocked a long way out. Tucker to Yokoyama. Sheehan takes a hit, no whistle. Cameron Tucker, rookie out of BYU, up for Smith. Righty shot and a diving stop. Bella Bixby, a stone-faced expression as she stonewalls Smith.
Today's winning ticket for the 50-50 raffle is 1-6.
Doing the work to keep that clean sheet intact. Weaver against an open net, and finally, she delivers. First goal since the opener for Morgan Weaver. And it's 5-0 in the 80th. Harris, without much haste, just a total misread, and abandoned net. This one did not require much work for Morgan Weaver. Second overall pick of Washington State back in 2020. One goal in 2021 and now has a pair in 2022. It's not for a lack of shooting. Takes advantage of the careless pass. And Portland has reached 5 goals in a game for the second time this year. Can they hold on to the clean sheet? Sheehan, De Torres, works it wide to the left. Dorsey to Ellie Jean. First year NWSL pro, another delivery towards the net. Not much trouble for Bixby again. Porter pops it up. Freeman recovers in open space. The first 3 goals for Portland came in the first 11 minutes. Porter, Moultrie, Everett. And in this second half, Hannah Bedford, less than a minute after subbing in, delivers with her first NWSL goal in the 64th before Morgan Weaver, who had chance after chance after chance, gets it through in the 80th. Gotham trying to enter the box, denied that opportunity, and Bixby boots it out. Knocked down by Bedford. Alley misses it. Tucker trying to make Portland pay. But up. And down came the flag. Tucker moving in. Rolls it back for Yokoyama, but a little too strong. After that pause next weekend, Gotham FC will return home, but for another tall task. It'll be the Houston Dash heading to the Northeast to take on Gotham at Red Bull Arena. Again, Houston entering tonight. In the middle of the pack, but now getting 3 points with their win against Chicago. Moving into 4th. With this victory, Portland will move to 2nd, 1 point behind San Diego, the league leaders. Cross in, a header, up and over from Moultrie. Would be something. She could finish this contest with a brace. Still time to do it. And you think to what Portland has been able to accomplish without Sophia Smith, without Christine Sinclair. And now tonight without Sam Coffey, still tallying 5 goals and pitching a clean sheet. At least for now. Smith bullies her way into the box and earns a corner. Strong advance from the newly minted Gotham player. Header down, but well wide from Krieger. And you look at how teams handle losing their stars. In July, San Diego, through 3 matches, winding up 1-1-1. A win against Washington, a loss to Angel City, and a draw against Louisville of all teams. Last night, on home turf nonetheless. But Portland continuing to stay unbeaten in the process. Drawing a strong OL Reign squad last weekend. Drawing Angel City. And tonight a forceful victory. Proving that they can contend. And only 1 loss all season to this point. Through 11 matchups. That figure will not change in Providence Park tonight. Gotham playing to just get a goal and avoid getting shut out. Out off of Klinenberg there. Second corner in the last few minutes for Gotham. Dorsey delivers. Far post and easily swept out of trouble by Moultrie. Gotham looking to get in again. Bike drops it. Smith heaves it. Bixby snares it. Bixby. It lands with Weaver. Wide for Vasconcelos. Making her first appearance with the club tonight. It's tied up with Jean. But wins it back. Lefty delivery. Weaver! Gets a bit under it. Stretch out that either left calf or left thigh after that run. Chasing a brace in the closing minutes. Morgan Weaver has had quite the productive night tonight. Back on her feet and ready to roll these final few. '89th minute sub coming on
For the Thorns,
for Portland's. Megan Nally exits.
Megan Nally.
And Gabby Provenzano will make her 4th appearance of the season, the rookie out of Rutgers. Trainer's out to check on a Thorn in the center circle. Quite the night it has been. And here in the 90th, we also see another Portland debut as this check occurs. Cheyenne Shorts, who just returned stateside after playing for Celtic FC in the Scottish Women's Premier League. Drafted by Orlando in 2020, 21st overall, but didn't sign. Will now make her NWSL debut.
Substitution for the Thorns into the match. Number 48, Cheyenne Shorts. For number 13, Olivia Moultrie.
Shorts to enter for Moultrie. Olivia Moultrie delivering the second goal back in the 7th minute. Cheyenne Shorts getting the applause
Ladies and gentlemen, the fourth official
from the home crowd. There will be 4 minutes of stoppage time to close out this one at Providence Park. And a gluttony of fresh legs on the Portland side to maybe rub it in a little more. Gotham will get going again. For those locked on to the league throughout this weekend, 2 matchups set for tomorrow. Washington and Orlando square off at 5 p.m. Kansas City and OL Reign at 7. Those will be on Paramount Plus in the United States. The international viewers here will still be able to view those on Twitch. Be sure to stay locked into NWSL social media to know which exact account it'll air on. Bike. Slings it left. Dorsey. Gets the pass back. A bullet into the box. Sent up. Looked like it hit a hand. And it does get whistled. Bounced up onto the palm of Cameron Tucker. That kills a late opportunity for Gotham to come away with the goal. Sugita hustles, but can't track it down. Big chip for Tucker. Provenzano there first. Gets fouled. Torres on it first. A last gasp here for Gotham. Sheehan loses it. Porter nails it ahead. Bedford dishes. Weaver. A righty strike right at Harris. Another takeaway near the third. Weaver ambles in. Low cross, misses Bedford. Knocked back. Sent over by Vasconcelos. High fives all around. Just to close out this match. There will be one more quarter. Langenberg. In front, headers down, sent back, Weaver. Horseback. And there's the final whistle. The Thorns ferocious in the Rose City tonight. 5-0. A remarkable offensive performance. And the 15th career clean sheet for Bella Bixby, securing the victory on this Saturday night. The goals from Porter, Moultrie, Everett, Bedford, and Weaver in the 5th, 7th, 11th, 64th, and 80th. Both sides will be off the weekend, as will the entire league, for returning the weekend of the 29th to the 31st of this month. So for my producer Jay Norega and our entire crew, I'm Brandon Ross saying so long from Providence Park. At full time, one more time the final score, Portland 5, Gotham 0.